Hello and welcome back to another episode of this War of Mine with your host, the Gamesman. The night was calm. Rick has been searching for supplies, brought home some really interesting things. We got 12 wood. Ha! Very interesting. Anyway, let's continue on with day number 79. Hungry, tired. Okay, food it is. And hungry, and hungry, tired. Okay. Excellent. So, he's had his food. Let's put him down to bed. You, sir, eat and be jolly. Katia is drinking up the coffee. And, she is going to have a lot of energy. Where is Sveta? Sveta, come down and get some food. Okay. So, Daryl is getting this the meat out of the traps here. None of this needs to be done. Of course, we're just about to end the war here, and we have plenty of supplies in stock, so it's not a necessity, but we're doing it anyway, just for the sake of the game. Alright, and you can refill. Excellent. Right, you. Okay, you're cool. You can go and play a bit of guitar. And you, tired. Bed. Katia. Okay, since you have nothing better to do than play the guitar, you can make Katia some food. So we're just going to make the one. We'll make... we'll do 4. Okay. So basically, this is the last day of the war. Wow, man, I just love the way these dudes blink as well. That's really cool. Right, so you're on your 4th meal. And then you're going to go back and play your guitar. Excellent. Katia, come down and get some food. And she's wearing a backpack inside. You could have put it down by the door, you know. Oh dear. Alright. She kind of reminds me of Kate off Lost. I don't know why, she just does. Just I know it doesn't look exactly like her, but yeah. Okay, go and chill back up there. You! Okay, you're good. Well, let's head over here to the workbench and make a chair. Put it up here with Katia. Place that. Run up and make it. Right, and okay, so he's doing that. Daryl's just tired. Alright. So Sveta's quite happy sitting down here with the guitar. Out of all the rest of these beds that we've made, we have not had anyone else knock on the door asking for refuge. Rick, go and sit down with Katia here. Sweet. Okay. Very, very cool. So it's like, chilling out. They're not even talking to each other. I mean, there could be a bit more interaction here. So, yeah. And Daryl's up as well. Alright. Everybody is up and everybody is happy. Nobody has anything in their bios flashing. They're not hungry, they're not tired, they're not sad, they're not depressed. Excellent. Okay, well, there's only one more thing to do, and that is to end off the day. Now we're ending off the day with 3 food on the stove and a whole swag of stuff in the fridge. Our things are looking fantastic. We've got so much medicine, coffee. Katia's going to be happy about that. We've got all the tools we need. Components, wow. Parts, electronic parts, weapons parts. Wood's doing good. Water, not a problem. And we've got a whole bunch of sugar as well. We've got one broken gun, which we probably can go down and fix up and get that back in our stock. While we still have time here. Right. So we need one broken gun with some weapons parts to repair our gun with. Now I thought old Bruno would be rocking up today, last day of the war and all, but perhaps not. He's probably celebrating at home with his family. Okay. Now just looking back at our things again, whether there's anything else we can fix up here. We've got the shell casings. We don't really need any more. Well, we don't need any more bullets. 245 bullets. We've got all the guns in the world. We've got all the armor we need. These are a thing that we've never had to use. So I take it they are a trading item. Just for giggles. Let's head over here. 630. Just for giggles, we're going to make a few of these things here. Add them into our inventory. Because why not? Okay, that's taken a wee bit to do. What do we leave here? Oh, did we not do the gun? Dude, finish that gun. Fella. Okay, it's just about 8 o'clock. And we'll get that done. Excellent. This one here, we won't be so lucky with. Not a problem. The night's upon us. Alright, so, Rick, you're going to be our man tonight. Sveta, you're in bed. The girl's in bed. Daryl, you'll be on guard. I'm not sure where we're going to go. Again, the brothel. It's been pretty cleared out. And nothing we really need there. The garage. The looted gas station. That's only 2% taken as well. Or scavenged from. Well, you know what? Since we don't need them, they are going to be in our inventory, as are they, Alright, I think that's a pretty good load out there. Yeah, we'll keep a couple. Not that we need it, because we don't. And we're going to go and make our... Oh, look, let's just do it. Yeah, let's do it. And we're going to head back to the hospital to give away our bandages and our meds to the people who need it the most. So let's head in and go and see the doctor. The doctor. Oh yeah. Alright. Hey doc, I've got something for you. We need some damn charity, excuse my French. Alright matey. Well, if it's charity you want, it's charity you've got. And we're going to give those over. Have you got... You greedy son of a bitch. No, there we go. That's all for you, mate. And have you got anything to say to me? Like a thank you? No? Okay. Alright, so we've done our huge donation to the hospital, and I think that that has redeemed us for the trouble that we've caused out here in Pogren. Please speak with the doctor. We desperately need medicine and bandages. We've done it. No worries. Yeah, look at that. Excellent. Okay, so that's that. Dudes. Oh, hang on. Did we finish off what we were meant to finish off up here with Sveta? I think she did get through that pile, that pile of rubble, didn't she? Yeah, she did. Or was it here? Fella. Yeah, well, wherever it was, which probably was in here, she's done it. So that's really cool. Alright, dude. Over we go. And there's nothing over here. There's not even any back door. So let's just zoom out. And, oh, we can't zoom out anymore. It is all zoomed. Alright. Yeah, but like the burning buildings, man. Okay, that looks so cool. The background's freaking awesome. And I love the way it sort of moves. Like, you know, you move the screen, the building disappears in the background there. That's really cool. Alright guys, let's head back home. Check this pile here before we do. I've got my eyes on you. One bit of wood. Why not? Alright, let's head back home for day number 80. Rick is back. Alright, let's see what happens here. Day 80. Now I can't remember if we have to play through this day or not. I got nothing. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. We got 1 wood. Yeah, we did. We got 1 wood. None of the wounders were attacked. None of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves. We used 7 bullets, and Katia is now feeling unwell. Yeah, karma, fella. Alright, looks like we do have to play through the day here. So, Rick, food. Where is Katia? Katia, go and get some meds and head to beds. You, sir, finish off what we were doing down here. And Sveta, you're just hungry. So you're tired, bed. You, hungry, slightly sick, get some food. And you, just make one of these. So you're slightly sick now, get some food. You, hungry, food now. Alright. Okay, so that's her sorted out. And you can go down and grab that food, Sveta. You, this one. And make a lamp. Okay. Someone's at the door. Is this Bruno? Franco? Franco. We'll soon see. So that's done. Right. Yeah, Franco's turned up on the last day. Katia, come up and check out Franco. And you have made all that you've needed to make, so you can go and make yourself some food. Right. Trading on the last day of the war. Alright, open up the door. Are we going to trade or what? Yeah, but first, Daryl's going to make some food. Alright, you, trade. And let's see what Franco's brought for us. So he's got much of the same things that we don't need. And yeah, we absolutely don't need anything. So we're just going to say goodbye to Franco today. And wish him well for the future. Take care out there, dude. Brilliant. Okay. And she's on meds, so we'll send her back to bed. Sveta, chill out down in the basement over here. And Daryl, eat some food. And he's a little bit tired as well, so I'll pop him into bed. Okay. So that is everything done around the base. Sveta's the only one sitting up by a lonesome, pondering the meaning of life. And let's have a flick through the bios again. Nothing highlighted. Fantastic. Okay, dudes. We're going to end off the day. Rick, you're up. Okay. Well, go and join Sveta down in the basement. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. And he's doing that. Excellent. Alright. We're going to end off the day. The war is over. Brilliant. You've survived 80 days of war. Alright, here comes the closing credits. So what have we got here? A sniper's victim. Our neighbour's brother got wounded by a sniper's bullet. Daryl helped carry him to safety. Foot in the rubble. Buried alive. shell hit a nearby tenement and some people were trapped under the rubble. Daryl helped pull them out. Pavle took other people's supplies. Yes, he did. Oh God, what have we got here? Day number 19. Starving man. Daryl shared our food with the starving man. Excellent. Neighbours in need. Our friendly neighbours came to ask us for help in reinforcing their shelter. We were happy to help them. Indeed. Violent skirmish. Several soldiers were killed by Rick. Hell yeah. He's good with guns. A plea for help. Our neighbours felt unsafe and asked us to help her board up her windows, and we did that. Yes, we did. Day number 38. Fight for survival. Pavle encountered several bandits and managed to kill them. Yep, several times. Saving life. Our neighbour's children asked for some medication for her. We shared the little we had with them. Hungry children. The children we had helped earlier came to ask us for some food. We shared with them. Pavle died. Oh yeah. He was killed while looking for supplies. Surprise, surprise. Day 64. Glenn died. Yeah. Glenn was killed while looking for supplies. Very unfortunate at Central Square. Ceasefire. The long-awaited ceasefire finally came into force, eventually putting an end to the fighting in Pogren. Those who managed to survive the war in would never forget it. Absolutely. Okay, with the children returning to school, Sveta couldn't help herself from getting back to the familiar routine that once again gave a purpose to her life. But she managed to get rid of the fear for her pupils and of the returning nightmares. Katia used her contacts to find her parents in the refugee camp abroad. She brought them back to the city and helped rebuild their house. Soon after that, she published her war diary, which became a bestseller and drew widespread attention to the fate of the civilians during the war. And Daryl. When the war ended, Daryl had problems adapting. Like many people in similar circumstances, he found solace in drinking. Homeless, unemployed, rejected by society, he went on a downward spiral until one winter day his body was found frozen in the streets. Daryl. The things Rick witnessed and did during the war made him lose conviction. His did not return. Should it be he did not return to work as a police officer? Nor did he think of himself worthy of his beloved. They never saw each other again. Sadly, Pavle died. Will his family come back to Pogren to visit his grave one day, or will it be too painful? A reminder of what they had gone through. Do the dead even care? Yeah. It wasn't until a year after the war that Kate learned of Glenn's Glenn's tragic death. But at that time, she had already been married to someone else anyway. Wow, no great loss. Okay, well folks, that was 80 days of this war of mine. I'm going to give my quick overview of the game. Short review, you would say. The storyline, in my opinion, was absolutely fantastic. And it outlined the survivors' struggle through war. So their interactions with each other in the shelters, the depression, it's real. It's real. That they had feelings. They gave you feelings as well, which, as a part of the storyline, was absolutely amazing. It made you feel like, well, if you don't help these children out, these children are going to die if you don't give them some of your 100 cans of food that you have in the fridge. The graphics are unreal, unlike anything I've ever seen before. All hand drawn, and just very gritty and dark. Like the rubble pile here with the smoke coming out of it, silhouette with the tree behind. I mean, yeah, the graphics to me are amazing. The silhouettes are really, really cool. Combat in this game, in my opinion, could have been a little bit better. It was good, don't get me wrong, it was really cool, but there was something about it that I just can't put my finger on. Like, there could be more to the combat system, and that's all I can say to that. The characters, yeah, so going back to the characters again and the storyline, like the character interactions, the characters themselves had background stories as well, which really made the storyline that much more in depth. And the game needs that to portray what it needs to portray. Playability of this game. The playability, well, I mean, you can custom create scenarios, you can mod the game if the mods work, that is. Playability, 100%, 10 out of 10. You can play it forever and ever, as far as I'm concerned. For a person who really likes the game, I can continue playing this game forever. So this is my second playthrough of this war of mine. Absolutely awesome playability. Yeah, that's up there. Scavenging at night time. Well, you know, that's the thing. You've got to survive in the war. So in order to do that, you do have to go out and loot around. You know, food, water, clothing, fuel for your fire. These are things that you need to survive. So during the night time you go out scavenging. Certain characters do bring a better aspect to the scavenging situation of the game, for example with the bigger backpacks. I am glad that the backpack mod did not work. If it had have worked, we would have been finished this a long time ago. The story would have ran out on day 50, you know, and I would have been sitting there scrolling through the nights for 30 days until the end of the war. So I'm glad that the backpack mod did not work in this game. Gave it that much more of a challenge. Now the crafting aspect of the game as well is really cool. Yeah, coming to the end of the series here, everything was built that we needed. We could have gone on the grind with regard to the bandages and the herbal meds and the herbs, the vegetables, you know. We really could have pushed that up and used those as trading items. We had plenty to trade as it was. All those guns from the military base, you know, fantastic. So, all in all, going back to the storyline and with regard to the, you know, stories of the certain areas of Pogren, like for example the brothel, and then having to go into the brothel to kill the bandits and to release the ladies that they were holding captive there. You know, that all adds to the storyline. The old man and his son at the garage, you know, looking for meds because his dad was sick. The dudes at the church who survived, lucky them. You know, these are all different groups of survivors that you meet throughout the game. So this game also comes with DLC with regard to the music for the game, and also graffiti. Let's have a quick look here. So yeah, we've got all the graffiti in the game, and thank you for your support. Yeah, so I actually paid a bit more, and I supported the charity for children in war. So I paid a bit of extra for the DLC for that, and that gave us these cool wee drawings to go with that, which is awesome. Absolutely cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. And how do you get off that? There you go. So these are the graphics that you get when you pay for the extra content, which I think is really cool. Canadian-American artist Gabrielle Spector. Reese, as a kid, sketched and painted the streets of Montreal. Nowadays his work has been featured in countless gallery shows, and he's been commissioned to do several large public works in Brooklyn and Manhattan. So that's really cool. Let's have a wee gander at these ones here. That's one from Italy. I'm not going to go and read through them, but if you want to pause, please feel free. So I'm not sure what's going on here with the overlap of the words, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. Large formats that Amir utilises in his work allows for better impact, making very controversial images quite impressive in an expressionist way. There we go. Got it out finally. Yeah, there's another one. awesome, absolutely awesome. So this one's Poland, yeah. Okay, let's exit out of there. Now, there's also a thing where you can add, I believe, yeah, it's subtitles in your native language as well. So that's a thing. I believe that's new. I haven't seen that before. So yeah, all in all, with my experience of this war of mine, I would give it an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10 for all of the subjects that I've talked about at the end of this series. So to all of you that have watched this playthrough, that have supported this playthrough, left likes, comments and suggestions, I would like to hugely thank you for your support. If it wasn't for you guys, you know, doing that, then like I said earlier in the series, I would have just discontinued the series. But you know, as much as what I love the game and as much as what you guys enjoyed watching the game, I highly suggest to go out and pick it up if you don't have it. Absolutely amazing game. And thank you very much for joining me once again. If you did like it, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. I'm not going to say daily this war of mine's come, because there won't be. Not for a while anyway. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you have not subbed yet. And until then, you guys and girls take care. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.